Saturday Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Fields this way up. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
And coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 16 yards on that one at a Raven 1st. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Well, fellas, here we go. 11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here we go. Legs!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, alert!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this pass caught by Gray. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Finding room at midfield. It was a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Block! 21! 2!
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Here we go. 21! Hey, alert!
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked at second down now. On 2nd and 10. Garoppolo complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. this with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of big decision can open up to even more big plays.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
White.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Here we go. 21. Here we go. 21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
21. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
11.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they certainly did. Nice job tapping both of them down. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Here we go.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Hey, come on.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
21.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. That's complete left side to Gray. Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Jackson throwing once more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Garoppolo, final shot here before half. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Let's go, fellas.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working all well. Most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they're spotted at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It got his man complete. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
13.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gold able to where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Report! No.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 33 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 22. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception in the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
11-1 Omaha. I got
They'll
you.
bring a receiver in motion left. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, you're not going to hear Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you with a long one. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Garoppolo now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Here we go.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Wait.
On play action, now Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, isn't it?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And the Niners get there and bring it down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
11.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Real quick.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's got room. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Right back to Dobbins on first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, a run with Dobbins. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A good pickup there of 22. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football,
Here we go,
understanding
here we
the
go.
situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure
21,
that clock
21.
stops at every opportunity.
2, 21. Here we go. Snap.
Now Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team, and try and get to the end zone that way.
11, 10.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy.